You figure when they get this old, they ain't gotta be bickering and fighting. Jermaine Jackson always wanted to be the man. Now his son playing Michael Jackson in the biopic, and allegedly they made the movie all about Jermaine Jackson. And Janet Jackson is mad. I'm talking about she real mad. She got up in the middle of the movie and started acting a fool. That wasn't her brother on that screen, or nothing like him. They tried to turn Michael Jackson into Mickey Mouse with this silly movie they put out there. I ain't seen it yet, but according to people out there, it ain't gonna be too good. And I'm hoping that's not the case. Janet Jackson and brother Jermaine got into a heated argument. I know y'all heard about it already, but we're about to talk about it in depth because people about to be spending their hard-earned money to go see this movie, and you might be disappointed. Listen at this.
We got Paris Jackson speaking out after criticizing the upcoming Michael biopic starring Coleman Domingo.
There's lots of miscommunications and things get twisted.
We had the family's blessing, and they were
Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Reggie, get that together real quick, because this got me over here going crazy. Hold on. I got to get this right for y'all. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons, too. Look. This the man they got playing Joe Jackson. Now, you know that ain't going to be believable, man. He don't look like he going to beat no kids. And I love to see him try. Be a masculine Joe Jackson. And I get it. He's a great... I don't recall seeing him in no movies, but I seen him on the red carpets, and I couldn't imagine him playing Joe Jackson, but this that guy. And Janet Jackson couldn't take it no more. That's what let you know when the family start feuding at them premieres. The first thing they need to do is get that Biggie movie right. And then think about doing the Michael Jackson biopic. They need to go back and get that Tupac movie right for people to spend their money and trust in these biopics. The only movie they ever got right was the Ray movie, and it cost Jamie Foxx his whole career. They ain't get the James Brown movie right. They ain't get none of the movies right, man. Why they take it to the theater? They probably was better doing it on Lifetime. That would have saved a lot of people a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy. But Jermaine was running the show. Oh man, it get worse. Y'all listening? Y'all gotta listen at this, man, because this gonna bring you up to date on what's going on today. Listen at this.
Katherine Jackson speaking out. Dramatic statement overnight, less than a day after losing temporary custody of Michael Jackson's 3 children. ABC's Nick Watt is in Los Angeles with the latest twist in this heated family feud. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Robin. Well, in the very early hours of this morning, Paris Jackson tweeted, "Grandma's here, thank you God," bringing to an end this chapter in the Jackson family saga. So let's hear what Grandma had to say.
Hello, I'm Katherine Jackson.
And these are her first public words in 10 days, an exclusive statement given to ABC News. Katherine, the Jackson clan matriarch, is surrounded by her children, Jermaine, Janet and Reby, along with Reby's daughter and an employee of the resort where she's been.
I think they was trying to put a hit out on their grandmama. And they had to hide her to keep her away, make sure them kids ain't know where she was at. Because they would have took her out the game for one of them Michael Jackson checks. And Janet had to witness that. They wanted to keep it around the 80s. They didn't go off until when he bleached. They kept the movie when he was still black. They ended it on that note. They ain't talk about how the whole setup went down. They ain't want to talk about that. They wanted to talk about when Jermaine Jackson was hot, when he still had songs on the chart, when they was playing his greasy music on VH1. Shout out to Jermaine Jackson. They wanted to keep it around that era. They ain't tell a whole story. Gave Janet Jackson little cameos here and there, situations that ain't never even happened. And she looking at the screen like, why y'all lying? This ain't doing my brother no justice. If anything, it was doing Jermaine justice. But he said, hell, you almost married a man named Jermaine. You ain't no better than the rest of us. She got that Papa Joe on her too. The whole family fussing and fighting about this biopic. They had to write a note for their mama to read to the public because they had to hide her from Michael Jackson kids, allegedly, man.
Been staying.
There are rumors going around about me that I've been kidnapped and held against my will. I'm here today to let everybody know that I'm fine, and I'm here with my children, and my children would never do a thing like that, holding me against my will. It's very stupid for people to think that.
Late Saturday night, Catherine's nephew Trent reported her missing, and Paris tweeted, "My grandmother is missing. I haven't spoken with her in a week."
Oh, see, that's the one that did it. That, if you ask me, that's that funny business. And they still sit up there and cover up for them kids. They're still. I don't know the whole story, but it's fishy. Because why you got to do a public service announcement? They looking like they been had. They might as well start playing them strings from Glory while she talking. They made her do that. They don't look right about it. They look like they all being punished right now. This a public whipping just to save them kids. Listen.
Very stupid for people to think that.
Late Saturday night, Catherine's nephew Trent reported her missing, and Paris tweeted, "My grandmother is missing. I haven't spoken with her in a week. I want her home now."
One reason why I haven't called because
What the hell you mean you ain't spoken to her in the whole week, but you want her home today? What difference do it make? Ain't like you gonna go see the lady.
Now.
One reason why I haven't called because I just gave up my phone. I didn't want to have any phone calls. And while I was here, my assistant Janice Smith have been calling back home, see how things have been going, and she have been keeping in contact with my my grandson.
No, don't do that. See, that's they sitting up. She playing them games. Too old for that, trying to cover up for them kids, man. Y'all hear this lady? Her nephew, the one that reported her missing. Then she turned around and say, "Oh, not my nephew, my grandson, he." She put it on Blanket because they know they ain't gonna ask no questions when it come to Blanket. They know they ain't gonna put no pressure on Blanket or Prince or one of them. And that the little laugh she did, and you see Rebe laughing, looking like a tear about to come out her eyes, man. Why they feel like they still gotta do this stuff? They working for the man. Them kids done took over. Lord have mercy. Pray for the Jackson family. Oh my God. And the biopic ain't doing no justice. The biopic not helping this man's situation. Janet Jackson couldn't stand it no more. Oh man, listen at this. Oh God.
That with us many days.
After Paris initially disputed that, posting, "Don't be telling people I was helpful on a movie I had 0% involvement in."
Hold on, she snapped on them people like that? Paris. That's what they get for feeding her that soul food. She went off on that man. Don't be telling people I was helpful on set of the movie I had 0% involved with me. Damn. The whole family don't like the movie. They ain't want, and you know what? That's good that everybody wasn't involved. Because if they was, they would have tried to make the movie about them. His kids would have been talking about, well, what about the scene where he hung me from the balcony? I want to tell my side of the story. Ain't nobody got time for that. They had, but nobody had Michael's best interests at heart. And that's the reason why the movie gonna be so cringe, because these people that was in his life never really cared for him like that. Especially when you as successful as he's successful, let you get a little bit of success and see how people treat you. You expecting them to be happy for you, but I promise you that's not gonna be the case all the time. Oh man, this is bad.
E.T. got an update from her last night.
I just sent like a voice memo telling him I appreciated him as an artist and wishing him and my cousin success and joy and happiness. And
What's the story you want out there about your dad?
Love and light.
She's like, whatever, never knew him. Mother made him, whatever. That's her demeanor. That's how she acting towards her father, the king of pop. And she's a winner, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be all right. She R&B royalty. Woo 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 woo. ABC 1 2 3 5 billion. Baby, you and me, girl. She is the Jackson family legacy. When it's all said and done, she gonna own all of it. She gonna be the heir to the Jackson estate. When they go home to visit they hometown, Gary, Indiana, she gonna own that too. They ain't gonna have nowhere else to go except for 2300 Jackson Street. And when they finally get there on foot, barefoot with rags, you gonna think Bill Cosby bought back the junkyard game. When they finally get all the way to Gary, Indiana, and ring the doorbell, Paris Hilton gonna answer the damn door, because she gonna own that too. Oh man, it's so hard to look at and to hear that Janet was in her feelings about it. Oh, it get worse.
Michael Jackson's mother, Catherine, makes a rare appearance ahead of her 96th birthday. The matriarch of the Jackson family appears alongside her daughter, LaToya Jackson, in a video alongside her daughter.
There was some ass whoopings going on around there, y'all. It was some pity pat spankings happening around there. Everybody do your part. He was raising a damn village. The hell with King Jaffe Joffa. He was the bill. All that was his responsibility. He came up in there acting like James Brown every night. Everybody get a pat. Ain't no NyQuil, ain't no melatonin. I know it'll help your ass get to sleep. He come home tired. Them kids want to run around and play. You gotta bring some order in there, man. They'll run all over. Don't let them think you soft. Because next thing you know, Jermaine or Randy, they getting tall before you know it, they think they the man or something. That's a lot of pressure for a Negro man in the steel mill. And Gary ended. I ain't making no excuses for the man. I'm just saying, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to change the subject. I'm just going to sit here, put my feet up and relax for a minute. Because I ain't going to let this movie and this Janet Jackson situation stress me out. Tasha K live, I'm trying to hold on. I shouldn't even have said that. Damn, I done lost the two people I had watching the video right there. Oh, have mercy. It's getting hard out here for a pimp. Got everybody jumping shit, man. And this Janet Jackson. Hold on, let me see what's going on in the chat. What we got up in here? Let me see if the grown and sexy showed up real fast. That's what I want to see. Okay, we got some grown and sexy people in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Without further ado, let's get back to this show. All right, where we gonna go with this? Cut that off. I told y'all, Janet ain't feeling it. Look.
Daughter LaToya Jackson in a video posted to Instagram March 10th. Jackson family appears alongside her daughter LaToya Jackson in a video posted to Instagram March 10th. In the clip, LaToya, dressed in an all-black coach ensemble, stands alongside Catherine as the pair attend.
Damn, they ain't in no Baptist church. What type of church they into? They look like they waiting for the devil to show up. I don't know about this. What the hell? What's going on? LaToya dressed up like she in a Tim Burton movie. The hell? What's going on? What type of church they in? The Church of Money. Ain't no telling who running that thing. Ain't nobody in there neither. So if the freaks come out at night, they probably took this picture 3 a.m. Oh, have mercy, this look crazy.
Ensemble stands alongside Catherine as the pair attend church. The mother-daughter duo smiled for the camera while LaToya captions the vid, "This lovely..."
Why she got all that makeup on her face? What she got her mama out there doing, man? What the hell? I know it's hard out here, but come on, LaToya. Like, there's somebody for everybody, Mom. Oh, there's church fetishes. Curly wigs are definitely a fetish. Big hats, definitely a fetish. There's fetishes in the church, Mom. Wheelchairs, fetish. What she don't convince her mama to do? She got on so much makeup. It looked like she trying to take over for Ronald McDonald, both of them. It's crazy. Let me get a better look. What? Damn. She gripping on that purse. You gotta watch your back around Latoya, man. She get that purse, go around the corner with them D-boys. You go to get your purse back, it's a Negro looking like Wesley Snipes in New Jack City sitting on the porch. What's going on? Listen.
This lovely lady will be 96 on May 4th. A kind soul that radiates love, an inspiration to us all. Though Catherine has kept out of the spotlight in recent years, Latoya has been vocal about her love for the family matriarch.
Damn, it looked like she in deep thought about little Michael. I knew something was wrong with the boy. He was extremely talented. Him and R. Kelly, I just can't put my finger on it. The more talent, the more deviant. She thinks she figured it out. She got the golden glow of the Buddha. She finally wrapped her mind around it. It be them ultra talented deviants. I guess that talent gotta go somewhere. It ain't right. I don't know. But we gotta move on and get serious about this. Because this is some news I wanted to share with y'all for a reason. I didn't get on here just to be joking and clowning around. Well, halfway I did, but not all the way. An argument reportedly broke out between Janet Jackson and her brother Jermaine Jackson at a private party family screening in LA of the biopic Michael. Reports are, Page 6 reports the screening was meant to be a Jackson family celebration with 60 members present, but after watching the film about their late brother Michael Jackson's life, a source said an argument ensued. So this the part that we gotta elaborate on. Jermaine Jackson's son, Jafar Jackson, plays the king of pop in the much hyped film opening in just over a month. Man. You know, they got Chuck E. Cheese written all over. I wonder if they got coupons for the movie at Chuck E. Cheese. And let the rat do the Thriller dance and all that for this movie. Because it looked, I could see, Janet wasn't feeling it. She said, oh, hell no. If y'all gonna keep it real, keep it real. They had Michael Jackson yelling at the kids in the movie, allegedly. I heard that. He got to snapping at some kids, trying to make it seem, kids all in his room. And this is the grown zone. Y'all get out of this, the grown zone. And that's when Janet Jackson started rolling her eyes, talking about the grown zone through the whole movie. Like, I would love to shake your kids' hands, but recently Michael Jordan had an issue with some ice, so I would rather take the picture in the tree while your son is on the ground. Stupid stuff like that in the movie enough to piss anybody off. Y'all gotta look at this. An insider told Page 6 that as soon as the lights came on, Janet immediately started criticizing the film. So as soon as it was over, she couldn't even contain herself. I'm talking about a world premiere. You had people come on the red carpet, take pictures for the camera, the whole art. And I'm pretty sure she wasn't the only person. She just the only person with the balls to say it. She said, what the hell was that? That's it. She's sitting there waiting for her damn debut to come out. What about the part where she was whooping Michael's ass in the 80s as far as the music go? What about in the 90s when her career toppled over his career? They ain't talk about none of that. They ain't discussed none of them ass beatings. Jermaine Jackson should have got up at the premiere, took off his shirt, and let people see the webs on his back. They ain't do this movie right. Janet know that. Jermaine know that. They all do. This bad. This bad, man. We just gonna have to... I'm gonna have to take a little break. Because I don't know about where y'all at, but it's coming down crazy over here. Woke me up out my sleep. I wasn't even gonna do no live stream, but the storm was so hard that my thunder couldn't calm back down. So I had to get up and do something, and that's why I'm here with y'all. Oh man, we got so much more for y'all. All y'all gotta do is stay tuned. Listen at this.
And he says everything was going fine. But I was still thinking about the children, and I still worry about them, but they're fine.
Here, by the way, is the Miraval Resort in Tucson, Arizona. Jermaine has explained she's there on doctor's orders.
They saw that I needed a rest, and they wanted to take me away for a while. Just a short vacation to rest up. They have taken very good care of me.
I know they ain't got Chinese kids at the table. What's going on with the Jackson family, man? And that's all right, they got diversity. But they more mixed up than them Uno cards. I ain't mad about it. I don't think she would have it no other way. She probably don't even play with them other kids. She probably would have been pissed off if they brought some ghetto grandkids home. I would have been mad too. Kids playing, breaking everything, eating up all, asking for cookies. And people are tired of that, man. They left that in the 80s. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they wrong. Maybe I'm trying to reason with the wrong people. That's what I'm starting to think it is. Look at this.
Michael Jackson's only daughter, 27-year-old Paris.
She look just like his ass, don't she? I ain't catch that before. Maybe that is his child. Maybe he did have vitiligo. Cause she look dead on her daddy. You can't say they look like twins. People talking about them kids don't look nothing like Michael Jackson. Hell, you had me fooled. He the pappy. Hold on. Look.
Michael Jackson's only daughter, 27-year-old Paris, walking into a Los Angeles court Wednesday morning, seeking transparency and accountability from the executors of her father's estate.
No comment.
John Branca and John McClane were appointed co-executors shortly after the King of Pop's death back in 2009. In the nearly 17 years since, they've taken the estate from over $500 million in debt to an estimated net worth more than $2 billion.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I remember MJ was broke before he passed, man. They made a documentary about that. They took it was 500 million in the hole, and they worked it out and flipped that into $2 billion. What the heck? Man, they ain't never they made that money what it is. Michael done blew that money up. He was living on credit, as far as I know. They took that, all of his estate, everything, all his assets, and turned it into $2 billion. And he not alive to claim it. And they the ones that put in the work and did all that. And now here come the family. That's like with insurance policies and things. Whoever filed a policy, you figure, hell, I'm the first to kin, I'm the next, I'm supposed to be my money. Well, you ain't filed a damn thing. Now that they done made the money, them kids wouldn't even know where to start to put together, to fix his estate. They too busy playing hacky sack and doing suburban teams. Got bongs or whatever the case. Ain't nothing wrong with that, kids. They was born rich. What you want them to do? But they sure know the smell of money, so they can be in Amsterdam buying them $50 sandwiches every day. But that's Negro here nor there. Look at this. Oh, run that back.
17 years since, they've taken McClane were appointed
Comment.
John Branca and John McClane were appointed co-executors shortly after the King of Pop's death back in 2009. In the nearly 17 years since, they've taken the estate from over $500 million in debt to an estimated net worth more than $2 billion.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
However, for years, Jackson's children and executors have been feuding about how the estate is being managed. Most notably, Notably, the pop star's 3 children, Paris, Prince, and Biggie.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now, I can already see what's going on here. I would have never thought the baby was going to be the serial killer. And I ain't saying that's what it is, but let him put on some muscle and call up Vince McMahon and see what happened. Let Blanket get ripped and see if John Cena don't go running for the hill. His sister don't even look bothered. Like, I wish somebody would. You ain't seen what my brother did with them gerbos when we was kids. And the other one, God bless his heart, man. He don't look like he a Michael Jackson fan. Like, I fucking dig Kid Rock. He a Kid Rock fan. I don't think he don't rock with Michael. And I could be wrong. But he a Limp Bizkit fan. Allegedly, I don't know for sure. And Paris Jackson, she's the heir to them billions of dollars. She about to get all that. Because when the judge got to pick between these, who he gonna give the money to? They don't stand a chance, man. They ain't gonna give it to Blanket unless he shows some hard Epstein evidence that he got the connections to where he entitled to that money. Like, I was born on fucking Epstein Island. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. He gonna be the second coming of Epstein. Let me quit talking about that boy like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all black family, whether if you like it or not, man. They black royalty. They might as well, when they get the Michael Jackson estate, they might as well give them the Motown estate too. Throw that in there as a bonus. They get Smokey Robinson catalog, all that. The Temptations, Diana Ross. Throw the whole book at them, man. I say give them, matter of fact, the hell with that. Give them all of the royalties from the Chitlin circuit. Them Michael Jackson kids, they entitled to it, man. It's a difference. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about because y'all ain't never been entitled to nothing, man. I'm about to go ahead and get ready to get out of here because I know when I get to telling and speaking what I be thinking, people get mad. Look at this, y'all. Look.
To reach their own conclusions, I ask all of you and fans, I wish to convey my deepest gratitude for your love and support. I am doing well and I am strong. As you may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication.
You went to rehab, Mike. Now not the time to spit it out. Did he say he went for something with a medication? Hold on.
Out of the country undergoing strong. As you may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication. This medication was initially prescribed to see the excruciating pain that I was suffering after recent reconstructive surgery on my scalp.
God damn. They had to reconstruct what they did to his brain. Reconstructive surgery on his scalp. Was that to blend his face? They had to put a dissolve on his face just to blend it out with a filter. And I know he gone, and I ain't trying to disrespect the man, but the Jackson family got a lot of explaining to do. I don't think this biopic gonna cover half of the stuff that we really need to know. And that's why Janet was mad. Because you go see some bubblegum like that, and you dealing with life after the fact, and there's a lot of things that she probably felt like the people needed to know. Because there's a healing that got to take place somewhere, because there's people out there going through things and you just can't keep on sweeping it under the rug. Listen at this.
Open a whole new world.
I ain't doing that. Get that out of here. Matter of fact, run that back. I do apologize. I'm over here putting in that work for y'all. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Oh, damn. They got me with that bad copyright with that bullshit. Excuse my language. Look.
In just over a month, Jermaine's son Jafar transforms into the king of pop.
So they got Michael rolling with them goons. This a goon he with a Kango hat on. So he was rolling with them B-boys in the 80s. That's what they pushing in this movie? Hold on, y'all.
Music could change the world.
He did that snap, but Michael Jackson ain't even do the snap that zesty. Hold on now, wait a minute. He snapped them fingers a little too hard with it, looking like Jermaine. Is this the Michael Jackson biopic or the Jermaine Jackson biopic? He looking like Papa Joe in that scene right there, man. Got Max B in the back with shades on. This ain't gonna work. How they got French Montana and Max B in the back, y'all? Ain't this supposed to be in the 80s? Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Cause this is terrible.
Change the world.
Family Insider told Page Six when the film was over and the lights came up, Janet immediately began criticizing the film, the performances, and even the makeup used.
Damn, she talked about it bad like it was a Tyler Perry movie or something. Look at the wig. Look like they put makeup on Steph Curry. Or so. Is that Steph Curry? What the hell going on here? The wig looked like a Brillo pad sitting up on his head. That's bad. That's to-be worthy. And Janet got up and started spewing, letting it be heard. Like the makeup whack, the wigs whack, the performance was booty. And that's a hard act to follow, man. If you gonna play Michael, you got and put it in a movie, you better be a damn good. They must ain't use no stunt doubles. They could have made it cinematic. They got the technology to take Michael's actual moves and put it in there, some computer. They probably did. Had the spaghetti noodle legs doing the moonwalk with the AI generator. You look real close to nigga whole face melted in the movie. Look.
Told Page Six when the film was over and the lights came up, Janet immediately began criticizing the film, the performances, and even the makeup used. The Post reports Jermaine.
I hope Jermaine ain't have nothing to do with the makeup, man. You couldn't tell him wasn't nothing wrong with the wigs. You couldn't tell him nothing wasn't wrong with that makeup. If he all right with this, he okay with any damn thing. They probably ran everything by this man just to make sure it was okay to put it in the movie. We got a big bag of plastic we want to put over Michael Jackson's head so we can edit around it. And he okay with that. Oh, I had mercy, I would have been pissed off. The Latino Coalition. He ain't never been to the Rainbow Coalition, but he want to show up to the Latino Coalition. Oh, he need to get fired. Whoever got him in their employ need to get rid of Jermaine Jackson. Do y'all see that? You think he Rico Suave because he got a perm. I'm pissed off with him. Victoria in the building. I'm surprised you ain't going to sleep. You go to sleep on all my other videos. You ain't telling everybody good night while I'm in the middle of doing my show. You ain't bored out of your mind. You ain't got to take a nap. Let me know, Victoria. Because if you got to go, let me know. That way I can get on while you getting on. That way everybody ain't got to get on. I'm sick of it. I don't know where y'all at. But it's raining real hard where I'm at. That storm coming down heavy. And like I said earlier, I really feel bad for Michael Jackson's mother because she's 90-something years old. And if a story need to be told, it need to be told right. They sitting up there playing with this singing and dancing. Michael had some real trauma he was going through. And he was trying to heal the world because he know he was living wrong. He figured, hell, I need to get right with God. He put out all them inspirational songs because he been to Epstein Island. Na na na, na 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 na. Oh no. Ain't no telling what he done did. I got to make a change for the rest of my life. I had years with this nose, and I can't breathe with this little nose that they gave me, got me ready to bleed. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And they all got the work done. Except for Tito. That's why I respect him the most, man, because he ain't never get the work done. Even the grandmama got the work done. Papa Joe got the work done. Latoya Reby got a little something. I don't know about Reby. Janet got the work done. All the grandkids got the work done. It's probably a family package. You get a discount. You show them that you related to Michael Jackson. They're half off on your nose. But a lot of people was doing it in the 80s. But it ain't as good as it is now. And they stuck with them old school noses, them Casper pinch your noses. And I ain't mad about it because I respect royalty. And the Jackson family is definitely royalty, man. I would never have nothing bad to say about the Jackson family. And I'm pretty sure they're good people if you can afford to live in their neighborhood. A source said she had something negative about almost every scene, adding the acting, the makeup, how the actors spoke, even how they walked. It was Janet deciding against the room that this movie wasn't going to meet her approval. So she's sitting there being a hater. They thought she was Little Kim when she showed up to the premiere. They tried to make her sit in the back. She came out the theater doing the Lil' Kim dance. She said the makeup was bad every scene. She looking around the room like, y'all am I the only one seeing this shit? She done ate 2 buckets of popcorn before the movie even came on. She old. And, you know, people get agitated the older they get. And, you know, if I ever interviewed Janet Jackson, I would love to ask her, you know, how many men you think hit on you in your lifetime? She'll probably, man, she done lost count. Throughout her whole lifetime, can you imagine the men, every time she in a public place or she's somewhere minding her business, every time she get out the damn car? How many of them tried to shoot they shot? You know Tupac did. Eddie Murphy, all of them. Everybody in the entertainment industry done shot. And they probably still shooting it. The new generation probably shooting they shot. Drake nasty ass, I'm pretty sure he shot his shot. Just so he can have bragging rights about it. A source explained, hold on, did I get everything? Oh, Jermaine exploded after Janet's blistering critique and came to his son in the movie's defense, saying, "You are going to miss this wave, and you're so jealous. Just get on the wave." Oh, that movie, it was trash. Oh, he talking like that. That's how you know that movie was booty. He said, get on the wave. It's not about us, it's about these young kids, man. Like, you gotta get with it, sister. They must have had Michael Jackson in the future. Dun 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 boom dun boom boom. They put the 808s on the Michael Jackson songs. Cause this is Thriller, yeah. They put the Future ad-libs on it. Got Michael Jackson singing an auto-tune on the movie. It gotta be hip. He said, you're gonna miss this wave. A short, small-ass wave. That ain't even gonna make a splash. They sold his brother out for some salami, some fucking lunch meat. And Janet couldn't take it, not 1 second of it. But you know, these modern day movies, they just ain't got that magic. It just, because you don't seen it all. Like, what? There ain't a movie that's gonna surprise you. You don't seen every damn thing. You ain't gonna see nothing in the movie that you gonna say, wow, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Yes, you did. You seen it in the last movie you seen. And how deep can you get with a Michael Jackson movie? The only way they could have got deep if they would have made this a psychology movie. That's the only way it would have been overwhelming enough for people to say, okay, this is groundbreaking. If they broke down the psychology of the man. You know what they would have had to did? What they would have had to do? Excuse me, I'm trying to get it together. Look, let me just show y'all. They would have had to come hardcore with it. They would have had to do it like the Joker movie. If they wanted to do it right. They would have had to have Michael Jackson and Nutty Buddy in the damn movie and tell a real story about everything. Him sitting there with them cigarettes and them at the Neverland Ranch and all that. Epstein come through. Tell the whole damn story. They would have had to show a madman for it to really be groundbreaking. But they would have had to put a twist to it on some heal the world. You know, this ain't the way to go. One man's fate, one man's failure is an example of, you know, you got to find the balance in your adult life and your child life. They would have had to do something with it. But in order for them to take it seriously, then they would have had to, you know, go hardcore with it. They kept it bubblegum. And Michael Jackson's life is not a bubblegum situation. They had cheesy makeup. They did it like they would do a black movie. They gave Michael Jackson the black treatment. And you know that ain't what he anticipating or wanting. They had him with them hood with streamers and shit. You see got Kai Cenat in the back doing dances and stuff. You got Drewski in the mic. And shout out to Drewski, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if they had Drewski in the Michael Jackson biopic. Just, hey, I've seen it plenty of times in plenty of movies. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this real quick before we move on. Oh, man. They do it all the time. Look. Y'all gotta see this. This supposed to be a timepiece. This supposed to be, I don't know if it's Frank Lucas, Malcolm X, back in the day, Dr. King and stuff. This supposed to be a timepiece. I only seen one episode because that's all I could take. Because they was playing modern day music. They had Rick Ross rapping on the timepiece. That, to me personally, that kills the whole vibe. If it's old school, put Beans and Cornbread on the radio. Convince me that they in the damn 60s, 50s, or whatever the case is. You can't convince me when Rick Ross on the beat, and he dropping the Hot 16 about what just happened in the last scene. And a lot of people like this, and that's the seasoning, the flavoring that a lot of modern people have to have today. If it ain't got the ratchet on it, if it ain't got the lemon pepper, they just ain't gonna be willing to consume it. So they figure they wanna, keep the audience, they wanna keep it fresh. But fresh ain't fresh like how fresh used to be fresh. Let it ride. If you're gonna make a movie about an old time, make the movie about an old time. I know for a fact they did some modern K-pop BS with this movie. A relative also told the paper, we keep looking for that moment again, but only Michael can give us that. And he's not even with us anymore. But look at the talk this movie has generated worldwide. People losing faith in the movie industry. That's the problem. People losing faith in the movie industry. But the real issue is people not getting paid like how they supposed to get paid because the box office is basically closed. If there's no money coming to the box, then that means you got to find a way to get to the money digitally. And if it ain't going straight to video, and the only way you can make a profit off of it going straight to video is if you the director, the writer, the actor, and you the only one that's getting paid. And even then, whatever service you going through, they got to get their cut. So yeah, they put together a bunch of fluff and dolled it up real pretty. It could be fool's gold because according to Janet Jackson's reaction, that's exactly what it is. But I don't know, we gonna see. But we gonna talk about it a little more. I'm so glad y'all in the building. Let me see who we got up in here. Hold on, I know that ain't Miss Memphis. She came through. What it do, baby? I see you over there. James Green, forensics on the scene. Pac-Man in the building too. Okay, we over here chilling. All right then, let's keep it moving then. Let's go on and get back to work. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Cut that off. Listen at this, y'all.
Kai Chase was Michael Jackson's personal chef and was in the kitchen of the pop star's rented home on the morning that he died, and she is with us exclusively. Kai, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, ma'am.
I'd love to start with this custody agreement. Catherine Jackson will maintain custody of the children. You got to know them very well in the time that you were at their home. You've actually seen them since their dad's death. Do you think this is the right decision for these kids?
I believe so. Oh, definitely. I got a chance to see the children a couple of weeks ago, and just them in the home with the mother, the grandmother, Catherine.
Hold on, wait. I don't like the way this sounds. Something's speaking to my soul. I don't like it, man. I gotta speak on it. I don't like the way this sounded at all. Was they in the race to get them kids? Was that what it was all about? The ownership of them kids? He done left all that money to us. Once they found that out, you gonna have to come up off them kids, player. Is that what it was about? Like, I'm coming to get my grandbabies. When they heard about the money connected to them 3 kids, they had to move fast before them kids got old. Allegedly. That's what it's seeming like to me, and I could be dead wrong. He put all that money tied up into them kids. I need full ownership tonight. I'm pretty sure everybody was in on it. Probably had a meeting. What we gonna do? Because if that money end up in the hands of them kids, we gonna be working for them. They probably was afraid that them kids was gonna put them as indentured servants or something in the future. That Jackson family name, they be linked into them kids before you know it. They in the outhouse somewhere. Who knows? That don't sound right. Okay, maybe I'm tripping, but listen at this again.
Kai Chase was Michael Jackson's personal chef and was in the kitchen of the pop star's rented home on the morning that he died, and she is with us exclusively. Kai, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, ma'am.
I'd love to start with this custody agreement. Catherine Jackson will maintain custody of the children. You got to know them very well in the time that you were at their home. You've actually seen them since their dad's death. Do you think this is the right decision for these kids?
I believe so. Oh, definitely. I got a chance to see the children a couple of weeks ago, and just them in the home with the mother, the grandmother, Catherine, was a beautiful experience. They had the chance to play with their cousins, and they're having a great time. They look wonderful. They're happy, and I think it's a great decision.
And seem very attached to their grandma.
Yes, that's their grandmother. Absolutely.
You know, the birth mom of Prince Michael and Paris, the 2 older children, Debbie.
What the hell was that? Y'all, what he had going on? Come out there dance. What's that, the Brokeback Mountain dance? What he doing with them? Hold on, y'all.
The birth mom of Prince Michael and Paris, the 2 older children, Debbie Rowe, has asked for and will get meaningful visitations with the children so that they can get to know her. Did they ever bring up her name in the time that you were with them?
We never did.
Oh, damn. Wait a minute, man. Was she trying to get custody of them kids too? Oh, man, so many dots I'm connecting in my head. Was they trying to make sure that she didn't get custody of them kids? Well, somebody was trying to take Mike out the game. That money was mixed up. They needed the custody, and they still holding on to it. That's why his kids going back and forth to court trying to get the cut. But whose best interest do they have in heart? Is they trying to get the money to get to this woman? Who they trying to make them kids pledge allegiance to a side, but the truth of the matter is they making up their own mind, and I doubt if they rocking with Janet and Jermaine and all them like that. Look.
Did you ever bring up her name in the time that you were with them?
You know, we never discussed anyone else but what was going on in the home. You know, food, playtime, games, but I never heard of the name.
You never heard them mention Debbie Rowe at all?
No.
How do you think they will handle that situation?
I think it would be great for them. They should know their biological mother. You know, I think that would be great. It would be wonderful for Paris growing up as a young girl. You know, and for the boys. You know, it's good to have a mother figure around. You know, that you'll know.
I want to take you back to June 25th, a truly horrible day. You were at the Jackson home. For you, you came in every morning as the personal chef around 8:30?
Right, exactly.
When did you realize that something wasn't quite right? Or when did you sense that this was not a normal day?
Well, you know, I get the breakfast ready for the children in the morning around 8:30, like that, 9 o'clock. And they're having breakfast, and time goes by, and putting everything together for them. And I'm looking around 10:30, and normally Dr. Murray, he would come down and...
Dr. Conrad Murray, his personal doctor.
Right. Would come down and retrieve maybe something from Mr. Jackson to start his day off with. Maybe one of the organic juices that I've made, a granola with almond milk, something to start his day. But at this day, I didn't see that. So the hours kept...
Hold on, wait a minute. So Michael usually be up there with Conrad Murray, his pusher man? What they be up there doing? I want this pill and that pill, and the blue pill and the red pill. And do you have any more of the green pill? Come on, Mike, you can't be taking all this. I gave you 3 pills, man. I'll see you in the morning. That's all I can do for you. One more. What they in there talking about? And the doctor come down to the kitchen and tell her to make Michael a smoothie. Make him some deviled eggs real quick. His belly ain't right. But then again, he was old. He probably needed that doctor with all that work he had done. He probably needed a doctor on call, on standby. Be here in the morning. Bitch, I'm in pain. Because you get that much stuff done, and you got scar tissue, and you got to make sure he probably need a face massage. You wake up, and your nose on the floor. He probably paid that man to come over there every day. Look. Damn, man. What's his name? Comrade? That was his Comrade, all right. Conrad Murray. Ain't that what it was? I'm all over the place with stuff. Look, his brother, man. They probably was in there having a good-ass time. Got that old school playing, Michael Jackson dancing. He got a drink. They reminiscing on the old days. She go to bring Michael his lunch. All she hear on the radio is, ain't no woman like the one I got. Turn that up, Conrad. Damn, what the hell they doing with them some big-ass syringes? Michael Jackson's doctor trial. Jurors hear from medical experts. He was injecting him with yogurt? What the hell is that? Jurors learn about the drug authorities say Michael Jackson's testimony continues in the case. So he was getting injected with that every day? But he had semen retention or something? Don't tell me that's some Botox that they putting in that thing. The trial of the doctor charged in Michael Jackson's death resumed on Wednesday after days of delay, with jurors hearing from a leading expert on the powerful anesthetic Profilol that authorities say killed the king of pop. Dr. Stephen Schaefer early testimony focused on his lengthy credentials, studies he has helped create, and his work crafting guidelines and warnings that are included with every bottle of Profilol. Prosecutors claim Dr. Conrad Murray ignored those warnings by giving Jackson the anesthetic in his bedroom of his rented mansion. Damn, he was down bad. Renting the mansion. Gotta pay the rent. Mad as hell at the end of the month. $500 million in the hole because he playing games with Sony. People out to get him. He don't know. He was living a rocky life to where you got to get that stuff every day, and you living on credit. How long did he think it would last? He playing games. They wanted him to do shows he didn't want to do. He just wanted to run around the house with his kids. He was tired of show business. I listened to an interview where Michael said that the show business was like being in a circus. So they come out there, the bright lights with the song, got to sing and dance until you got to entertain like you in the damn zoo. So by the time he got old, he was tired. And people, oh, we want you to come do a show. We want you to come to Japan. It was plenty of money to be made. But he was tired of being a circus act. And I can understand, man. But the more he sat down and spending like crazy, he buying the whole mall. He the reason why Toys R Us went out of business. Couldn't keep no toys in stock because Michael Jackson was buying them all. Still living that lavish lifestyle and not working. Thinking you just gonna live off the savings. That money evaporated quickly. It took 2 Christmases for him to go broke, allegedly. And then, when it was all said and done, he had to get them shots. He was in pain, all that surgery and stuff, man. Had to get his head reconstructed and stuff. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let's get this together real quick. Listen.
There have been many disgusting statements made recently concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part. These statements about me are totally...
Hold on, he's starting to yell now. Y'all need to see this for what it is. He's screaming and yelling at the microphone. Run that back. Let's listen to what this man got to say.
Initially prescribed to see the excruciating pain that I was suffering after recent reconstructive surgery on my scalp. There have been many disgusting statements made recently concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part. These statements about me are totally false. As I have maintained from the very beginning, I am hoping for a speedy end to this horrifying experience to which I have been subjected. I shall not...
I ain't know Epstein had I ain't know he had a clothing line, man. That looked like some I seen Epstein had on. Am I right or am I wrong? He probably was on the island when he did this. And I know it's a lot of Michael Jackson. I used to be a fan, unfortunately. As a grown man, I wish it was somebody else out there we could have been idolizing instead. All the 80s babies, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. It was the thing to do. Everybody wanted that Thriller jacket. Everybody wanted to know how to do the moonwalk. He was the king, man. We idolized the man. We thought he was it. Even when he did all the bleaching and stuff. The young kids out there, Michael Jackson was like Santa Claus. You couldn't say nothing bad about the man. Not back then. It was a different time. It was him, then it was Michael Jordan. That's how that went. And Mike Tyson was in the middle somewhere. But that's Negro here nor there. But man, we ain't know the damage it was gonna do. It's a lot of, man, I don't even want to speak on it too much. It's sort of like with crack. When it came out back in the day, people was loving it. They thought it was the best thing ever until you see the after effects. We definitely, in our community, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in my community, we definitely seeing the after effects of Michael Jackson Fandom. And I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just that, these artists need to be more upfront and honest about their lifestyles because their music is the nectar of whatever it is they got going on. But that's Negro here nor there. Okay, we're going to get back to that. I want to talk more about Janet Jackson snapping at this premiere, and rightfully so. Listen.
Over a month, Jermaine's son Jafar transforms into the king of pop.
I believe music
can change the world.
Family Insider told Page Six when the film was over and the lights came up, Janet immediately began criticizing the film, the performances, and even the makeup used. The Post reports Jermaine exploded after Janet's blistering critique and came to his son and the movie's defense, saying, "You are going to miss this wave." Reportedly went on.
Hold on, wait. Who the dude with the Kango supposed to be? Who that's supposed to be Michael's mans in them? They ride out in the caddy together. Who he's supposed to be? Boogaloo Shrimp or somebody? He was helping Michael Jackson with his dance moves. I'm already not feeling this. Who's the guy? That's his man. That's his mans in them. Is that supposed to be Smokey Robinson? That better not be Smokey Robinson. I'm gonna be pissed off, man. I would have been shouting and screaming in the movie theater. I don't blame Janet Jackson for being mad. This ain't nothing but a mess. Oh, now I need to see who this is. I gotta see the cast. I ain't gonna be able to leave it alone until I do. Okay, let's do this. Who are these people? They gonna have to explain it to me tonight. I need to know. Oh, they got Nia Long in the movie. Well, she must have had a short role, you know. They got they got Lorenz Tate is Barry Gordy. If they don't get the out of here, Lorenz Tate is Barry Gordy. Oh, somebody up there smoking crack. I know I ain't just read. Oh, I gotta see this. They got Lorenz Tate playing Barry Gordy. What sense do that make? They done turned Barry Gordy into old dog. That's what they did. It's gonna be the Menace to Neverland. With this book, it don't look nothing. Oh, it's gonna be cheesy. It is gonna be cheesy. Who gonna take him seriously? We seen him on Power, and it was comical. They put Lorenz Tate as they need to put this on Tubi tonight. Wait, they talking about they want to wait a month. Nope, put that out tonight. Oh my God, I'm not trying to tell y'all not. I'm promoting the movie. That's what I'm doing with my platform. Let's get that clear. I don't do videos to demote movies or to demote products. If I'm doing a video about something, I'm not doing it to talk bad and tell y'all not to go see something. I'm doing the video to encourage you to go see the movie. So I encourage you to go see Lorenz Tate play Barry Gordy, man. It's going to be the best thing. I'm pretty sure he's going to kill it. It's going to be convincing. They're going to have the forehead right. They could have had Drewski play Barry Gordy. I would have been happy with that. I would have been damn pleased with it. Let Drewski with that, what's the name of his record company? What it's called, y'all? Oh yeah, Has Been or Could Have Been Records. Let him do let them do all Motown auditions in front of Drewski. And let the Jacksons come in there. He said, "Hey, I like that right there, man. I'll be front row in the movie theater if they did it like that." Oh man, they missing out. But hey, if they got Lorenz Tate, I'm pretty sure he gonna kill it. But me, I would have put Drewski as Barry Gordy. Hold on. Let's see who they got playing Quincy Jones real quick. Because they said a Kendrick Sampson playing Quincy Jones. Let me see what this do. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on, wait a minute. They went and got one of the Smollett brothers to play Quincy Jones. He looked like he popped E and lay with strippers all damn night. They gave him Well, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I could see it with a Photoshop filter or whatever. Oh, don't tell me that was the dude standing next to Michael no, that ain't him. So hey, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? He might do a good job as Quincy Jones. I could see it. They should have had Ice-T play Quincy Jones. That's who I would have got. Put Ice-T on it and tell him to play Quincy Jones. Or what's the Michael Ealy? Let Michael Ealy play Quincy Jones. That would have been smart. He must have turned it down because the plot was whack. And the wigs and the makeup was stupid. Lord have mercy. Hold on, they got a scene. I need to see this real quick. So, this is a scene where Quincy and Michael, they had the piano and everything. How many faces they gave the boy? God damn, they put the whopper nose on. Oh, they need to get a foot in their ass. If I was Janet, I would have been mad too. They were switching noses. One scene, he got the bell pepper nose. The next scene, he got the string bean nose. Is they serious with this stuff? They playing Mr. Potato Head with the movie. I know I don't see what I think. That either they had Jackie Chan with an afro, or they can put a fake nose on this man. You could see, oh no. You could see it in the lighting that they put a plastic nose on his face. His cheeks, he's smiling, but the nostrils not flaring. So the nose look like that the whole time they filming. They should have just let Usher play Michael Jackson. You know, the hell with his nephew. Just put Usher in there and make everybody say, yeah. And they should have let Lil Jon play Quincy Jones. That would have saved them they would have had to pay Usher for that. And I'm pretty sure Lil Jon would have won his cut, but anything would have been better than this. A young man, I want to hear you say, yeah, yeah. They look at each other and say, yeah. And next thing you know, they on tour somewhere in a whole nother country. I would have wrote the hell out that movie. Let Usher play Michael Jackson. Okay, Lil Jon play Quincy Jones. Who I said for the other dude, y'all need to be keeping notes. Okay, let's keep it moving. Because I'm interested in the movie. Now, I'm going to go see the movie when it come out. If I got a coupon. Only if I got a coupon. Who is Cat Graham playing Diana Ross? Because I seen them put blackface on Zoe Zandala for the Nina Simone biopic. So I wasn't putting nothing past none of these people. Look. Which one Diana Ross? Oh, she too damn pretty to be on Diana Ross. They need to cut that out. They know damn well they should have got what's her name from Baby Boy, Yvette, to play Diana Ross. That's who they should have got. Taraji P. Henson to do it. She could play Kobe Bryant wife in the biopic. That ain't no Diana Ross. Somebody need to get a swift foot clean across their head. Ain't nothing Diana about this woman. Where they find her at, man? She could play Sherry. You know that show? They could let her play Sherry. Man, they could have did better than this. What's the Benzino daughter? Corey Lowray, whatever her name, let her play it. You gotta have a certain look. Cause Diana is beautiful, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying she's unattractive. She got a look about herself, man. And you don't want to get hooked on nobody with a look like that. Cause you're gonna be stuck. I heard stories. But she ain't got that look. She got that look like he's never gonna call me back. She got that look like she'll call you just to see what the fuck happened. Was it something I said? Or was it something I did? Was I musty? Like, what was it? Like, what's the problem? Like, oh yeah, there's something about you. She ain't got it, man. She gonna be on some Jessica Rabbit during the movie, all seductive. No, hell no. Hell no. She don't give me no Diana Ross vibes. She give me, I don't know. It ain't Diana Ross. Put her in the Prince biopic. Let her be one of Prince's girlfriends in his biopic. Let her be Vanity or something. Oh, Diana Ross. They tripping, man. I'm trying to figure it out before I spend my money to go see this movie. They had somebody play LaToya Jackson. Let's see who this is. They had whoever this is play LaToya. I don't know who it is. We don't know who these modern they ain't got no A-listers. Lorenz Tate might be the only A-lister they got on the movie. Well, they got Nia Long too, but oh, I know they didn't. Oh, I know they didn't. I know they didn't. They got the Holly Bailey to play. Man, no. And LaToya who? Man, wait a minute. I need to see this. That's supposed to be LaToya? She dead on Janet, but come on, man. I'm trying to. That's the same girl from the that's what they do to her nose. They photoshopped it. Man. They had to Photoshop the side by side to try to make it look. I'm losing it over here. Do not tell me this the girl that they picked to play LaToya Jackson. Well, damn. At least make somebody look like they trying to look like that. Get somebody that look like LaToya Jackson and put the makeup on her to make her try to look like that. This a cheat code shortcut. They not selling it. They got fucking Tomahawk blood in their body. They don't look like that. They full blown Negro. Man, come on. What they trying to do? Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna give her a chance because, like I said, this is young talent. We don't know what she got to offer to the game. I'm gonna give her a shot. I'm gonna take back everything I said for the fact that she up and coming. She a youngin' out here, making her debut. She trying to go platinum. I ain't gonna be no hater. I'm gonna give her a chance. She probably played the hell out of the LaToya Jackson role, but according to Janet Jackson, she wasn't feeling none of it. But hey, that's Janet. You might see the movie and like the movie. Give her a shot. We're gonna see what she do as LaToya. Michael, can I borrow $5 million? Can I borrow, Michael? Can I borrow some money? I promise I'll pay you back. I got a new boyfriend. Is they gonna keep it real or no? I don't think they is. Nia Long, they did shit. They killed this. She, man. And you know what? They better not have photoshopped them images of Nia Long when they did. I gotta move this. I gotta do some extra. I got a new setup over here. I'm trying to get it together. Look, they killed it with that. They did a incredible job with Nia Long. But I wonder if that took a blow to Nia Long's self-esteem because back in the day, she was the it girl. She was playing the love interest. Everybody wanted her to be the girlfriend in the movie, and I'm pretty sure that had a major thing with her self-esteem to where you that girl. Everybody wants you to be their baby mama, their queen. And now they got her playing Big Mama, the biggest mama. They got her playing Katherine Jackson, and she nailed it. But from what I seen with these other pictures, they've been doing a lot of photoshopping for the promotion. Cause ain't no way. We ain't seen this in action. People can get online and pull some tricks. I seen them do it, man. It look, cause ain't no way her face spread out that far. Like how her face spread out further than Catherine Jackson face. I'm pretty sure when you finally see the movie, she ain't gonna look nothing like that Photoshop picture y'all seen. This Photoshop. You get this chat GPT going on right here, man. Ain't no way they made Nia. This is fan made. When they heard the news that Nia Long was gonna be in the movie, the fans got on it and said, "Hey, I wonder how she would look as Catherine Jackson." People tried to put two and two together. They couldn't wait till the movie. They said, "Hell, I'm gonna figure this out on the computer." Matter of fact, let me get my phone and see how close Nia Long can look to Catherine Jackson. Unfortunately, when the premiere dropped, I don't believe they got a video or nothing. Look, there it go right there. She don't look nothing like in that picture, man. She don't look, I told y'all. She don't look nothing like in that picture. And this gonna be tired because, you know, I seen Nia Long snap when she played these roles. When she was in that Roxanne movie, man, I was scared to look at Nia Long for a while after she did that. Look, y'all need to see this, because she was a drunk. She did the role too good. She was crying and everything. It was the struggle on some Color Purple, man. I hate to see her in that mode, but she'll put on for the sisters, man. Shout out to Shantae, Roxanne Shantae, man. I love that woman voice, man. When she rapped the way she talked, she got the most unique voice in hip hop, man. She seemed like she a lovable person. But don't be soft. She gonna tell you about yourself. If you got sensitive skin, I don't think you wanna she from Queens or whatever the case is, so give her a pass. But yeah, and she was kicking it with Roxanne. That was her girl. Hey, Nia Long was with Heavy D back in the day. Look at this. We're going to talk about Michael, but damn. Look. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in them limousines. He was kicking it with her in the 80s. That was one of his shorties. Going to them parties and things. Even later on, she'll still go show Heavy D some love. Even when her career took off, she ain't forgot about Heavy. He probably treated her real good and was a real good guy. He might be the reason why she even got involved in them house parties and things and meeting them entertainers. Heavy probably brought her around. And she said that when she was younger, all she dated was older dudes. She said when she was I don't know how old she was, but her dude owned a beauty or whatever. He was an older man, and her mama was all right with it. And her mama was licking her lips every time her boyfriend came around. Allegedly, man, that's what she said. I don't know how true it is, but if she said it, then, you know, it must got some truth to it. Okay, let's get on to the rest of the cast. Who else they got? We know who Michael Jackson is. Okay, so they got a young Michael Jackson. They got a little boy Michael Jackson. Okay, we're going to see what this all about. Let's see who the young man is for the young Michael Jackson. Because Janet said she ain't like the movie. She went to see it and complained about the movie. Okay, well, all right. I could see it. You know what I'm saying? Unless they put some, they had to put some Beijing all over the young man. They probably just left him like that. But, you know, I ain't gonna hate on the young man. I could definitely see it. They made sure they kept it. They doing the Michael Jackson movie like the NBA. A bunch of Steph Currys and Klay Thompsons and things going. And that's all right, but damn. Hey, it is what it is, you know. Shout out to that young man. I want to see him succeed with his Hollywood career. Okay, we know who the father is. Let's see something real quick. Who else they got in the movie? The producer, you got Barry Gordy. Got Jermaine Jackson, Marlon Jackson, Tito Jackson. We want to see who Jermaine Jackson. Who they got playing Jermaine. Let's do that real quick. Who that be? Okay, so did Jermaine meet this kid and say that he wanted him to, oh, god damn, he had a strong ass face. And he tried to soften it up for what? He wanted to be a pretty man. I could be prettier than him. He wanted to be prettier than Michael. So this what he got going on. Hey, he got a strong ass face too. So I could see that. But they gonna have to put some more, they should have looked for one of James Brown kids to play Jermaine Jackson. That's what they should have did. See if it's a Jermaine Jr. running around there somewhere. They say, I do it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, we got to keep it moving. We're going to move on because there's more stuff we're going to get into. Listen at this.
Not in this statement respond to all of the false allegations being made against me, since my lawyers have advised me that this is not the proper forum in which to do that. I will say that I am particularly upset by the handling of this mass matter by the incredible, terrible mass media. At every opportunity, the media has dissected and manipulated these allegations to reach their own conclusions. I ask all of you to wait and hear the truth before you label or condemn me. Don't treat me like a criminal, because I am innocent. I have been forced to submit to a dehumanizing and humiliating examination by the Santa Barbara County Sheriff Department and the Los Angeles Police Department earlier this week. They served a search warrant on me which allowed them to view and photograph my body, including my penis, my buttocks, my lower torso.
Damn. Sound like he was excited talking about it. That don't sound right. They took a picture of, they made him bust it open on camera. And he felt the way about that. Oh, have mercy. Did they put that in the movie? If I was Janet Jackson, I'd be pissed off too. All the stuff her brother done been through. And they want to tell half the story. The part that made Jermaine look like a hero. And on top of that, they had bad wigs, bad makeup, walking stupid, looking stupid, acting stupid. Antoine Fuqua made the movie. I hope the brother didn't do it on a budget. He probably put the rest of the money in his pocket. They probably raised $500 million for the movie, and he only used $500 to make the movie. You know that's how they do it a lot of times. They be trying to get over on the next man. Let me see this dude real quick. So this is Layla Rashawn's husband. So he had to compete with Tank, Morris Chestnut, all them dudes. He had to do something because his lady, she been around Eddie Murphy since the damn 80s. So he had to make himself an accomplished brother. So when he come around, not only do they recognize his lady, but they recognize him as a boss too. Got Denzel Washington chuckling and laughing, trying to get in one of the movies. So I wonder how he run his program. Because we heard how Tyler Perry run his program. You know, Tyler, if he take a liking, that's what they say. I believe Tyler Perry is a professional businessman. That's what I believe about Tyler Perry. I believe he's a professional businessman. And I believe this man is too. But I'm saying, Harvey Weinstein had the casting couch. What the hell he had? He make you role play. She be in the bed talking about, make the music with your mouth, biz. Yeah, Man, she's scandalous. Now that she getting older, her true colors is starting to come out. Now, yes, I have your money. I have your property too. You be reminiscing on when you had money. I remember I had a red Ferrari. I don't know what happened to it, man. I remember going for a ride in the red Ferrari. I bought it. I think it was in 86. Whatever happened to my red Ferrari? You go outside every day looking in your little car collection like it just ain't there. You walk that shit about 5 or 6 times. She's somewhere in a beach chair watching them wash your Ferrari. And that one is mine, and that one is mine. Ain't no telling how long she been. And I ain't saying she a crook. But I wonder how many Dalmatians she got on her property. But that's Negro here, no there, man. I'm about to go ahead and finish up this news. Because like I said, if Janet Jackson was mad about the biopic, how bad was the movie? Look.
Fence saying you were going to miss this wave and came to his main film. The performance
could change the world.
Family Insider told Page 6 when the film was over and the lights came up, Janet immediately began criticizing the film, the performances, and even the makeup used.
That boy ain't got it. He ain't got that soul like that. Look how he looking. He look like the Moon Man. What the hell? Man, go back to that clip. Oh, that was awful.
Immediately began criticizing the film. The performance.
He's stiff as hell. Oh, no. Is he a Street Fighter character? He look like he about to say Hadouken. Look like Ken and Ryu in the face. Is this anime? I know that ain't supposed to be. Look at his wig. Oh, somebody need an epic foot in their ass, man. Look at his head. Oh no, that is terrible. The wig, they ain't even got no part. It looked like they got it from a party store and threw it on top of his head. You don't see no baby hair. Where the baby hairs? He ain't got. They set it on top of his scalp. Said Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl and I thought I was the one. As soon as Janet Jackson get up, all she hears, I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna say goodbye. They Rick rolling y'all with this movie when it come out. Can you imagine you and your family? Y'all get y'all get to the movie theater. Y'all pay the money. You pay the money at the box. You go in there. Ma, I want popcorn. Ooh, let's get some milk duds. You spend $300 on the movie food. And you get in there, you're like, yeah, I'm about to see this Michael Jackson nigga, yeah. You in there, you done took the chicken out the bag. You done leaned back. You got the whole movie theater smelling like Longhorn. And you ready to eat. You waiting for them to cut them lights down so you could pull that catfish out your coat pocket, man. You sitting. It feel retro as hell. It feel like you in a blast from the past. You go in the movie theater, it feel like you back in the 90s. Like, damn, there's some old time theaters. You would think you was at an opera. You go to a movie theater nowadays. You get up in there. They start playing the Michael Jackson movie. He come out with that wig on. You gonna be, I'm like, man, we could have did this at home. They could have put this on Tubi, man. Why they playing with the public? Why they need to just keep it real. Because, bro, but you know what? Like I said, this brother made the movie. Let me give him a chance. Because I would hate to be a hater. I would hate to be dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what he got going on at least. Because it's hard to keep up with the modern times when you understand what the hell going on out here. Let's see what the brother working with. He did The Magnificent Seven. I rather enjoyed the Western. I did. I wish it didn't end the way it ended. I wish it didn't do a lot of stuff that it did. But, Denzel was the man. And, it seemed like every Denzel movie, there's a damsel in distress. And the woman don't want nothing to do. It's a taboo thing. Like, Denzel, you better not look at that lady like that. This the woman that needed Denzel's help. And she was like, mister, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll give you money. Those sons killed my husband. And I want to get revenge. And Denzel, he going to agree to the terms, even though his life on the line. He ain't going to upset a Miss Lady like every damn movie. So it was the same scenario with this, but it was rather enjoyable. You had a badass for all cultures. You had the badass for the black people. You even had a badass for the Asian people. You had a Native American Mexican dude. So matter of fact, you had a Native American, then you had a Mexican. So the whole world was happy with the Magnificent. So it is what it is. It was everybody can get together and enjoy an American Western movie. And I enjoyed it. Got me thinking about eating some poke and beans talking about these Western. I love Western movies because it shows you the foundations of the modern America, man. You better hold your together. Stand your ground. You gotta, don't pull them things out unless you plan to bang. It was going down back in the day. If you had to be your own law, they was putting bounties on people. They could sniff somebody out like a dog. Ain't got no GPS. You ain't got no navigation. You just got a rag. Somebody told you about the motherfucker and you on his ass. You catch you overhear somebody say their name and they on your bounty list. You could either blow their brains out or y'all gonna have to figure it out. But you trying to get that bounty money and you could turn into a snaky motherfucker in order to get it. Whew. Y'all need to watch a Western if you concerned or trying to understand what's going on with the modern economy. It's some real cowboys, black and white. People, man, they see something, they want it, and they gonna take it, man. They don't give a damn. If they want it, they see it, they want it, they gonna get it. That's the American way, for the most part. God bless America. Okay, let's get back to this Michael Jackson biopic. So, that's one of the movies he did. So let's back up. Let's get back real quick so we can see the rest of the movies he did. Oh, no, I know he ain't do the Ali movie with Will Smith. I hope that ain't the one with Will Smith. Because if it is, no, that was no. I ain't seen, it must have been a documentary or something. I ain't seen that. So he did, no, that ain't his movies. Go back. Okay, yeah, this his movie. So he did The Equalizer 2. I never seen it. Because once you seen Training Day, what you need to see The Equalizer for? Once you seen Training Day, then, you don't need to see Denzel with a gun in his hand no more. He disgraced himself enough in Training Day when he got shot in his ass. But I love Denzel. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him, but come on, man. If he ain't flying a plane or something like that, we don't want to see him with a gun no more. Because the way he got shot in Training Day, he don't need to play them streets. The way they riddled him with bullets, he was shaking. His hands was all up in the air. He was looking like Jerome from Martin when he got shot up in Training Day. It was a sad thing to watch Denzel go out like that. That's like Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton in that movie, and then she won the Oscar or whatever for that. Okay, I'm not interested in his movies. That's why I'm rambling. So he did a Chow Yun Fat movie. I know they lying. They gotta be lying. He did a movie with Chow Yun Fat. Wait a minute. Show me the damn movie. That he did not do this movie. The Replacement Killers. Cause Chow Yun Fat don't be playing. He'll blow your brains out in that damn movie. And people in China know he'll do it in the movie. He ain't holding nothing back. He snap arms, necks, whatever he got to do. He grab your chick and put a sushi roll in her mouth. I seen them do it in the movies. He a bad motherfucker. Get the stirring up them eggs on that wok. Next thing you know, gun smoke all in the air. And they gave him a baddie co-host. So you mean to tell me the brother man did this movie? Now I want to see it. Somebody lying. Training day. He ain't do no damn training day. Hold on, they lying on that man. Why they putting movies on him he ain't never made? He must have paid Google or something, because I'm trying to figure out if this Michael movie gonna be any damn good. Tears of the Sun. He did a Bruce Willis movie. Lightning in the Bottle about B.B. King. Gotta eat some barbecue in order to watch that. Shooter, Brooklyn's Fine. I hated that movie. Oh man, it was so bad. That was an ugly combination. That's what was wrong with the movie. It was too much of these two in the movie. They should have blurred it. They should have put them in different scenes. It was hard to watch. Like them strong faces, them faces, we ain't used to seeing them strong faces back to back like that. You be watching the movie like, damn, the whole movie ugly. Like, you want to see Brooklyn's Finest? Like, nah, I don't want to see the ugly ass movie. They should at least put a pretty female in the movie and make her a main character or something. It was just, man, damn, it was an ugly ass movie. They should have put S.A.T in the movie to soften it up a little bit. Have a fine tenderoni or something in there somewhere. Had to look at them all. Man, I'm about to throw up just thinking about it. Gotta look at a black ass Wesley Snipes with a Don Cheadle combo on top of that too. Hell no, they was tripping with the movie. But that's Negro. They needed Nicki Minaj in that movie bad. Put some bubble butt stripper in there. Put Cardi B in the movie, please. Cause that movie, it'll have you, the cast will have you depressed. Anyway, let's get back to this. Look.
And even the makeup used. The Post reports Jermaine exploded after Janet's blistering critique and came to his son and the movie's defense, saying, "You are going to miss this wave." Reportedly went on to say, "You are so jealous. Just get on the wave."
He said, "You're so jealous. Just get on the wave, baby." That's what he told his little sis. He put them skinny jeans on. Hair looking a mess. I know she looked at him in disgust. He get up like he back from the future. Judge Dredd, I don't know what he got going on. Come on, get on the wave, baby. Hell no. I ain't trying to get on that wave. But that's Negro here, no there. I'm going to take a little bit of time for myself. Let me see how I want to do this. There you go. Leave that on for a minute. I'm chilling. I'm dying to know. Let me get at my people. Because I'm over here. Y'all got me working to death. Did anybody hit the like button for a player? Show me some love out there. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Subscribe to the channel. Let me see what's going on. Victoria is in the building. She said, "I'm not much of a movie person, and these days, With social media, my attention span is trouble. Charles Barkley voice. I watch certain YouTube channels. And you know what? I appreciate you for watching my channel. But you're right. People don't have the time or the energy. Because before you know it, it'll be time for you to go to bed. Watch a movie. And you got things to do before you go to sleep. If the days wasn't so short, then people would have more time. And that's why I'm starting to think there's a conspiracy, y'all. Something going on with the time. Something going on. Because back in the day, you found time to do a lot of things because the days was longer. You get a million things done in the day and still got stuff that you can get done. It seemed like the days never ended. I remember days was a lot long. Maybe because I'm getting older. But it's starting to seem like days are getting shorter. It's already Friday again. It seemed like it was just Friday. It's like we sliding down the slope. That's what it seemed like. Or maybe it's just me. And if it is, I need to figure out what I got to do to slow it down a little bit. Let me know if y'all feel the same way. And also, I want to know from y'all, when the last time y'all been to the movies? Or would you be interested in going to see a movie? Or what would it take for you to say, you know what, damn it, I'm going to see that movie? It would have to be an old head flick because as far as new entertainers go, they're not relatable because they never have any real backstories. Have you heard about the dude that got shot 9 times and decided he wanted to be an actor after he got out of jail and Tyler Perry cut him a check? Them the type of people you remember because you got a backstory about who they are before you even see them on the screen. They're rememberable, like DMX. Once you heard his story, the hell what he talking about in his music? Once you heard DMX's story, he said, well, hell, he the people's choice. He the champ. Let him rock out. These new entertainers, when you really dig into their backstory, they're usually related to other entertainers. A lot of them. If they somewhere in the spotlight, they're on the camera, they get notoriety. A lot of times they already related to somebody. And the more you look into it, you say, oh, you find out years later that one of your favorite celebrities is related to another one of your favorite celebrities. But that's Negro here nor there. Okay, we got to get back to this. Y'all listening? Here we go. Run it back. Come on.
You were going to miss this wave. Reportedly went on to say, you were so jealous. Just get on the wave. Nicole Kidman speaking out about her divorce from Keith Urban for the first time, stripping down in the new Variety magazine just 2 months after finalizing their mega million.
She wrong. She was in the, hold on, wait a minute, Nicole, what the hell she got going on? She wrong. Nicole, she dead wrong, man. She divorced that man and she back out there in them streets. Hold on, listen.
Finalizing their mega million split after finalizing just 2 months after finalizing their mega million split. Nicole said, I'm always going to be moving towards what's good. The actress said in a Variety interview published Wednesday, what I'm grateful for is my family.
Oh man, a mega million split. And she's moving on with her life. I ain't mad at that. She said, the hell with that. The next time they see me, I'm going to be somewhere cooling in my own movie theater. Look at it, man. They got money around there. Look at them seats. They cashmere, they green, they earth tone cashmere, and she just let the popcorn fall all over the place. God damn. It looked like it smelled like cedar and leather up in there. Maybe a little bit of mint. Damn, those some nice ass chairs. And then it got the leather. It got the suede on your body and the cool leather for your feet or your leg. She living the life. How much y'all think this cost? That thing probably cost. Ain't no telling how much that cost. Look.
split, she said this about Keith: "We are family, and that's what we'll continue to be." And the drama continued.
Why they do the extra with the black lady voice on it? Y'all catch that? They put the sass on it one time. Like bloop, bloop. Y'all hear that? Or am I tripping? Listen.
And the drama continues with Zendaya and her new leading man, Robert Pattinson.
The drama is about the week before a couple's wedding, then it gets pretty out of hand.
Hold on, wait a minute, sister. Don't tell me you don't switch sides. You got some explaining to do. They could have had her play Katherine Jackson while she out here dancing with the stars. We need an explanation. The black community need an understanding. What's her name? Zendaya Elma. She got 2 black names. Trying to fool somebody. Look. Zendaya Elma. She got 2 black names. Thought that was Cassie. I know that ain't her sitting with Cassie. Seeing things. Do Diddy know about this girl? How the hell she get started? Who that sitting with Cassie? What the hell? Hey, we gonna have to, was she a Walt Disney star or something like that? Cause I know my kinfolk. Thought that was Sweetie for a minute. But I'm gonna leave it alone. You know, we gonna move on. Look.
And it kind of changes everything. And
She pulled the knife out on that and he jumped. Look. She got that nigga shook.
pretty out of hand. It kind of changes everything.
Oh, bitch, his soul was about to leave his body, y'all. He living shook and living with that woman. Get out the damn house, man. Figure it out. Get away. Once you see the knife, it's time to go. What's wrong with him?
And they have to make big decisions about whether or not they're going to get married.
While fidgeting with what is rumored to be her new wedding band from real-life fiancé Tom Holland, the big screen bride-to-be taking us behind the scenes of her...
Hold on, wait a minute. So while she working on the movie with this man, she engaged while she got to work. He better hope this Vampire Diary man not biting into this one right here, man. He better hope Mr. Smooth ain't put on no Chanel cologne and come to her trailer with 2 coffees. Hell no. You open up his briefcase, he got a book that say The Mac Within laying on top of his underwear. Like, sir, do you mind explaining this? Like, some people's born with it.
Going to get married.
While fidgeting.
An hour ago.
Oh, that's crazy, man. See, they be having fun news. Oh, what the hell they got going on playing peekaboo all on the stream? Oh, they talking about Kylie Jenner. Hold on, I need to see what's going on. Give me a napkin. Over here saliva and it going on, man. Reggie, give me a napkin, man. The hell going on today? This ain't right. Oh, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, because I needed that, man. Oh, man. Computer got me all over the place. Computer love. I'm so glad y'all listening. I'm so glad y'all tuning in. And let's be real about a few things before we move forward with this. There's a few things we desperately need to talk about before we continue on with any more of this conversation about this movie. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all not gonna go see the movie. A lot of y'all not gonna get up and go see it. So I'm letting y'all know I'm gonna go see it. I encourage y'all to go see the movie. Especially if it ain't nothing to do. It's about to be getting real warm. It's already getting warm. The winter done came and went real fast. And I'm like, man, I'm not prepared for the summer. I got to get my mind right for the summer. It crept up on me. I'm like, damn, next week is gonna be the spring, summers. Here it go. And you know, people gonna want to go get their ice cream when it get warm. People are already starting to put on these shorts and getting real comfortable with the weather. You got to. It's either that or you're gonna burn yourself out. So yeah, it's time. It's gonna be a lot of young men out there hooking up, trying to take somebody on a date. You meet a young lady with your little rap. It works. She with it. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, it's that time to say, hey, let me take you out. If you're one of them type of dudes, you're going to say, hey, let me take you out. Let's get together. Let's go do something. You know, go catch a movie. And you might say, hey, that new Michael Jackson movie in theaters, we can get together, you know, go see the movie real quick. She may say, okay. Y'all get together. Y'all meet up at the theater. She late as hell. You mad. You looking at your watch. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I had to do this. I was in the bathroom for 3 hours. Then I had to take my mama to the store. And I had to do it. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Y'all got half a movie to see. You get in there. She know better than to ask for no popcorn because she late. Don't miss the damn movie. She don't want no popcorn. She bought her own chips. And that's a part of the reason why she late. Because she stopped at the gas station to get some food to sneak into the movie theater. So y'all sitting there, she eating her chips, it's smelling good, her breath funky, she keep talking, her breath stink. And you trying to get through the movie, and the movie horrible. And I ain't trying to put nothing negative out there, but these type of situations most likely are gonna happen. It's gonna be young couples stumbling in, trying to connect. Or, you know, get acquainted with each other, start having experiences around each other, dating and things, trying to see if there's something, a connection to build upon. A lot of them going to be right there at the movie theater, trying to figure it out, man. And it ain't going to be about the movie at all. And that's what makes it 10 times worse. When people go to the movies and the purpose is not really to see the movie, and there's no connection made with the film. People be done skip the movie to go see the movie, and the experience was but. And it's a whole lot of that. This is my question, y'all. Who got time for the movies? Who got time? Just think, you don't know how much longer, and God forbid, you know, you got to pray about this stuff. You're not understanding there's things going on in the world. People got to stay prayed up every hour on the hour. I'm trying to tell you. So time is precious. You might want to start keeping in touch with your people more. You might want to get in touch with your family and them more, man. Time is precious. And I need to be practicing what I'm preaching while I'm talking about it. But the point I'm trying to make is, who gonna get up and go to take the time? Is it gonna be on the weekend? You gonna take time out your weekend to go see the Michael Jackson movie? And I know a lot of people would, and a lot of people should, and a lot of people will, especially after church. I'm pretty sure that's gonna bring. Hopefully, it got a religious theme to it, because that could really help the film if they have Michael Jackson get baptized after the fire. The Pepsi commercial, he run out the Pepsi commercial and run across the street to a church. And they put his head under the wall and he sanctified. The ambulance come wrap him up. If they ain't got that type of thing, you know, I don't know who gonna save the movie. They already talking about they not like us. They not like us. What if Kendrick Lamar do a cameo in the movie? That'll kill the whole thing. We're going to have to wait and see. But I'm looking forward to it. Let me see what's going on over here real fast. Somebody said we're going to wait till it come on Netflix. Miss Teeny ain't even trying to take the time to even consider going to the movies. Somebody said, and he going to say, oh, I forgot my wallet. My fingers and toes hurt with installation out here. Netflix. Damn, we got elderly people with the compression socks on in the chat. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at it. Okay, let's get back to this, y'all. Y'all listening? All right. I need to see this real quick. Look.
And business mogul with a net worth of nearly 700 million has more followers on one platform than the population of the United States of America.
Hold on, wait a minute. They said, damn, I need to get on there and see what's going on, because she got more followers than everybody in the more people than everybody in the United States. Damn. Man, that's some good surgery.
And business mogul with a net worth of nearly 700 million has more followers on one platform than the population of the United States of America. She also describes her relationship with Oscar nominee.
Well, what did she do to get all of this? What? I missed something. Was it a Disney movie that she starred? What she do to become this mogul and to have all of this famous? What did she do to make her so famous? Did she play in the Olympics? What did she do? She got a voice like Mariah Carey. She releasing music overseas that's banned from America. We just ain't gonna be able to hear it. What did she do? That sex tape is worth a bit. Ray J need to be confiscated, man. They need to call Lil Ray and give him another check in the billions. Because if they riding the wave off that sex tape, don't get it twisted. You know, they got OJ in the family. And her father is now her stepmother, whatever the case is. I'm just confused about this. Maybe I don't understand these type of politics that's happening. Is it a thing of beauty? Is she like Marilyn Monroe status? Is that what this is all about? She's the second coming of Kim Kardashian. Did they make her look like Kim Kardashian? Because, hey, I can't be mad at them for being famous. I just like to try to understand how things come to be. I'm going to leave that one alone. We got to get back. Is that her drawers? Playing poker? What the hell? They trying to get me banned. I don't want to see. That's too much extra. We don't need all that extra, man. I ain't going back to them no more. Because they got my shit looking bad. Well, damn. I thought that was Oprah Winfrey for a little bit. The things she know, and the things he know, and the things they know, and they wasting time with this cheesy movie where they can get to the nitty gritty. They could they got AI. They could make a video of the whole Jackson family whooping Joe Jackson's. You know what? I'm trying to watch my language. Damn. They need to just go ahead and keep it real. But it got me wondering about that MK Ultra. They say people be getting brain transplants and stuff just to cope. People lost their real mind a long ass time ago. It need a replacement, literally. Like, I'm out of my mind, but I got a new one. They be having problems with their scalp. You heard Michael Jackson talking about he had to get his whole scalp removed and everything. He just had scalp surgery. Listen.
Hey, my deepest gratitude for your love and support. I am doing well and I am strong. As you may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication. This medication was initially prescribed to see the excruciating pain that I was suffering after recent reconstructive surgery on my scalp.
Damn, man, what they do to his brain to where they gotta do reconstructive surgery on? Did he fall down the stairs? What happened? Is they doing something with them people? Because Jamie Foxx head changed about 5 or 6 times. Look. Yeah, man. How many heads this man done had? About 5, 6, 4 heads. Do they really? I don't know. Do they transplant their brains? Because one of his head, he had tattoos and dragons all in it. And it was hard for him to get a movie. They thought he was Mike Tyson at the movie premiere. And that tattoo, it was sitting on his head thick like Dennis Rodman. Then before you know it, he had a new head. They gave him a new head. Shout out to Jamie, but how they do that? They removed, he got scars and stuff all in it. That Clone Tyrone stuff, it might not be far-fetched. Look, they got the reconstructive head surgery, the 3D model. So this stuff online, it's in the grid. Somebody printed this up for this man. Whatever hospital, doctors, whatever, it ended up on the net. They got his molds out there. And this the latest design. What is going on in cyberspace? Let me see this real quick, because this is something I'm interested in. I want to touch on this before I get out of here real quick. I love y'all so much. I want to see that. Well, what is this? You know, I'm starting to have a theory about all of this. About the technology that exists. It's starting to seem like we're playing with the infinite. And that means that anything could be possible. I think it's all about possibilities. That's what it boils down to. The tech, the possibilities are endless. And we're about to find out how endless those possibilities are. That when they doing the matter of fact, let me pull this up. Well, what is this? They call it the Marvel verse or whatever. Like there's different things happening in different warps in time and different situations, mirror dimensions and things like that. I think we about to find out. That's what's going on. And it's been a drive. It's been a race for this since the dawn of time. This ain't nothing new. People of all ages was trying to get there. The Egyptians was trying to get there with their tech. And I'm pretty sure those civilizations got there and had to pay the price for getting there because they weren't meant or designed or created to get there. Or don't bend and flipped and figured it out. And that wasn't the intention for the planet Earth. Allegedly, it could be a theory. I'm just over here dreaming because I'm a dreamer. They say everything that happened already happened. It's just happening again. It's nothing but a big cycle. Just like how the calendar roll around time, the days, the hours roll around, everything roll around. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So whatever happened, gonna happen, it already happened before, and it don't happen billions of times before that. Allegedly, I don't know. People be talking, old people be talking. Old people from other cultures be talking, if you're willing to listen. But that don't mean you gotta believe it. It's about what you want to believe or what you feel comfortable believing. And I believe that's the main part about it. If you're comfortable believing something, then that's what you best believe in, because who would want to live a life with discomfort? And if you believe something and you feel bad about believing it or whatever the case is, then maybe you need to find a new belief system. But since it's your life, your belief system is based entirely on you. You got to do what work for you. And what worked for other people may not work for you. But my advice is whatever it is you decide to do or believe, and make sure that it's surrounded in positivity. Because if not, you're going to have to pay the hefty price. But that's Negro here nor there. As far as the Michael Jackson biopic and Janet Jackson not feeling the movie, I think I pretty much covered everything. I spoke about how Paris Jackson reveals perforated septum due to past drug use. So she on the drug. Wait a minute, I ain't know that. Wait a minute. She on drug. Paris Jackson is suffering long-term health issues from her previous drug use. Damn. It caught up to her. I thought she was still young. How long? Oh, man. Damn, is she struggling, going through things? I ain't know that. This ain't no good news. Paris is suffering long-term health issues from her previous drug use. The singer revealed on TikTok that she has a perforated septum, which she has never actually addressed. Oh, Paris, we praying for you. We ain't know. According to the Cleveland Clinic, a perforated septum perforated is a hole in the cartilage bone in between your nose. Dang, she done snorted a cartilage bone out her nose? Wait a minute. What they doing with Michael Jackson money? Whoa, slow down. Pump the brakes. The bone gone? Wow. I ain't know they could do that. Damn. Take a break. Somebody fix it. Damn, I ain't know. Whoa. And she trying to get $5 billion. They gonna have to address this first because, her father, he went through it and she heard about what he was going through. So, oh no, she showed the hole in the nose. God damn, Paris. Paris, the daughter of late Michael Jackson, told her followers, I have really loud whistle when I breathe through my nose. And that is because I have what is called this. And then she showed the fans her nose. She continued, that is what you think it's from. Don't do drugs, kids. Or, everyone is going to have to experience they need to have with life. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do, but I don't recommend it because it ruined my life. Paris explained, I don't want to get plastic surgery to fix it because I'm almost 6 years sober and you have to take pills when you do a surgery. That gnarly, and I don't want to F with that. The star went on, I've been living with this since I was about 20. And this is a bitch when you're in the studio. Paris explained the hole is big enough to put a spaghetti noodle through it. And let followers hear the whistling sound the whole... Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. Oh, man. Damn. What's going on? Where that grandmama was at? Did Catherine know about this when she was raising them kids? Because she had full custody. You figure she was keeping an eye on them with a switch, making sure they ain't go out the yard and getting them food and everything, making sure they ate something. She paid the internet. Oh, she the queen around there. She probably moved them out to Rancho Chocamanga just to raise them. And if she was really running the show with full custody, where was she at? And this started happening at the tender age of 20, so that mean that it been going on for a long time. Where'd she get it from? Oh, man. Man, I'm over here tripping. And they ain't put none of this in. See, that's what kill it. I know I've been talking about this for 2 hours. I'm about to go ahead. But that's what kill it. They ain't put none of this. So what they want us to do, They want us to have a good time. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I got a feeling it's gonna be a good time, have fun movie. Mama say, mama sa, mama sa. And that's as bad as it's gonna get. They ain't gonna do no Pepsi commercial. They might do a dialogue about the Pepsi commercial. And if they spend 15, 20, 30 minutes on a Pepsi commercial, man, they will have to do a 5-minute, maybe less than that. There's so much to be told, but the reason why I'm so passionate about this, and the reason why I've been on the stream so long talking about this, is because I'm understanding that media, entertainment, all of the things that African Americans have dominated for the most part, it's all it don't slip through the cracks. All of it, every last genre, every last whatever it is gone. And that's all right, because the game was designed for everybody to win, and that's great. And it's even sweeter to win when you're the underdog in a situation. So that's a great thing too, all the way around. For everybody of any nationality, gender, race, creed. I'm just speaking in general when it comes to that. So coming from them humble beginnings, and we get to a point now to where the basketball players ain't it. Jazz music. There's people from it blows my mind. Let me show y'all something real quick. And I ain't gonna stay on this too long, but I feel like I need to say this because somebody out there interested. Look at this. Man, I ain't even lying to y'all. There's people of the Orient that play the best jazz music you ever heard in your life. And it be modern stuff too. It be some new you ain't never. They know how to play it. And it sounds amazing. And it sounds like some African Americans, some black people had something to do with it. But man, they be on it. And it be live music. And you will be amazed if you listen to it. And they producing this stuff modernly. And that's some. Now don't get it twisted. There's plenty of good jazz acts that really don't get no shine like that. But in this day and time, you got people from all different cultures that don't master the art of jazz and good music. And they still, y'all see them tiny desks? Matter of fact, let me do this real quick before I get out of here. It's only gonna take a second. I want to see what been going on. You see them people on the tiny desk, and you be like, okay, whatever. You click on that. Oh, Jill Scott was on there 3 weeks ago. I know she killed it. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at this real quick.
Support for NPR Music.
Hold on. They had Jill in the studio. I need to see a little bit of this. With her Philly goons, looking with the Erykah Badu hat on. Damn, they found the mojo, man. What the hell is she doing? Shout out to Jill Scott. She living her life like it's golden. She put that work in the studio. She don't come to play no games. God bless her. The hell with Jaguar Wright talking about? She don't want to see Jill Scott on that mic. Didn't they do a versus? Look at all them people that showed up. That's what I'm talking about. All digital keyboards. I wonder, let me see. He got a motif. Oh, he got the real deal keyboards. That's a motif. And I want to see if that ain't no Triton or nothing. See, this ain't no digital BS. They playing with some, at least them keyboards got some real sounds. More real than a computer program. So yeah, they was in there jamming. Got water. They laid the waters out for Jill. They This look like this a office space that they have them come and the staff. Oh no, they got what you call it when you go to the movies? They got the ribbon up there, so they standing in line to see Jill. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I'ma watch this weekend. She got 3 brothers in the corner doo-wopping while she's singing. Her Philly Bulls. She bought them to do the table talk or whatever. I need to be asleep. Who else they had on there? Tame and Pop. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. On my Pandora days, when I was on that Pandora, I had that Tame Impala on. Ain't nobody had to know. I was listening to other. I didn't been listening to other stuff, man. Ain't nobody gotta know. You could put on some Tame Impala in your spare time and vibe out with them alternative sounds. I ain't did that in a while. Maybe I need to go back. That was a long time ago. Ain't had no business listening to no Tame Impala. But whatever. Buddy Guy was on there. Bad Bunny did he a funny character, man. He a real funny character. On some Mr. Bean type of going on. I don't know what's up with him. Juvie went up there. I was upset when I seen Juvie on there. Because at his age, him and Manny Fresh, they some elders talking about back that ass. They was talking nasty, raunchy, cussing. It was embarrassing. I can understand when they were some young, snotty-nosed kids, but not now. That's a bad career. Especially if you want to change your life and get right and do right, and you got to get on stage and say, I bet they regret writing a lot of them lyrics. Because they mama in the crowd, auntie looking at them like, you a dirty dog. Got kids, your daughter, you trying to teach her right. She dating some little thug. And you on stage rapping about that Oscar Mayer. And he don't give a damn. He's still putting out booty songs and stuff. He ought to be ashamed of it. I couldn't stand it. He was yup in his white tee in 2020-something, man. Get him out of here. But Charlie Wilson, he ain't no better. He looking like he's selling dope. Charlie got the bricks in the trunk. That's how he showed up. In the strip club looking for a young girl. I don't know who the hell they is. Oh, what the hell they got going on? They must have came up from Brazil. Like he's talking shit. $150. They give you $150. And I ain't talking about $150. Miguel was up. Look what he had on. Look. You better pay that guitar man while he flexing. Like, where is my $5? He hired this motherfucker for $5 in airtime. The Golden Boy. That's who should have played Michael. I'ma end the movie. I'ma end the live stream like this. That's who should have played Michael Jackson. And Simba on The Lion King. Yan yo winda number ween number bo. I can't believe they had Elton John singing that shit, man. They had Elton John singing African music in the beginning of The Lion King, and he did it good. Can you hold on? Let me do this real quick before I go, because this don't make no sense. Look. I need to know. Matter of fact, I need to figure it out tonight so I could bury this and leave it alone. Nigga said, no, I want to hear the beginning part. What was he saying in the beginning? He probably made that up. And since ain't nobody know, they just let him go ahead and get away with it. Said there's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of the rolling wind can be turned away. An enchanting moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Ya yo ya na na mi na na bo bo bo. But he tried to take him to church in the African language. He know he wrong. He had them people jumping up and down crying, ya no we na na bo mo da me ya. For the Lion King, they should have let Usher do be Michael Jackson. But that's Negro here, no there. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm about to get out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed The Quiet Storm. We gonna be back. All y'all gotta do is stay tuned, baby. For all the people that left them comments and hit them likes, I gotta let y'all know. Y'all appreciate it like Tupac Mama. We gonna be back. Y'all be good out there. I'ma holler at y'all later.